Want to take a moment today to show everyone my newest acquisition here. Just got this, so I thought I'd take a moment to just kind of introduce people to it. I know people have seen them before, but it's new to me and it's new to my viewers that I have one, so I thought I'd take a second to show it to you. And that new gun is a CZ75 P-01. Now this is an all-metal gun, steel slide, alloy frame, comes with rubber grips. And the gun is double action, single action with a double action first pull and a single action second pull after the gun fires. The gun is 9mm and comes with two 14-round magazines, so it is 14 plus 1 for 15 rounds. That's pretty good capacity in a compact gun. One of the things that's a little bit different about the CZs, as you can see here, is the slide rides inside of the frame, not the other way around. It doesn't ride outside of it or on top of it, it rides inside it, and therefore it sits in it a little bit lower, gives you a little bit lower bore axis. For those of you that may not be familiar with this gun, it's basically a CZ75 compact with a few little differences. One of the main differences is it is a decocker only. This is a D model, so when it's cocked, you just decock it. Instead of having a safety, it's got a little decocker right here. And for those of you out there that are expecting me to make a joke about the word decocker, grow up, get over yourselves. I don't do that anymore. I am now a professional internet gun expert. I am a respected YouTube journalist, so that kind of thing is below me. Sounds like I said blow me. Now another noticeable difference between this and a regular CZ75 compact is the dust cover goes all the way forward now, all the way to the end of the slide, and the slide doesn't taper. Now I think on the 75 compacts that are decocker only, the slide doesn't taper on those either, but on a regular 75 compact, the slide tapers in right here. This does not. It's got a solid slide and a dust cover that follows it all the way to the end. Now, I've only had this to the range once, and I only got to put 40 rounds through it. And I know 40 rounds is not a lot, but hey, I'm a very important person, and I have a very busy schedule. But just based on those 40 rounds, I'm very happy with the way this gun handles. Like I said, it is an all-metal gun, so it handles recoil very well. Plus, like I said, it has that low-sitting barrel, so it makes it soak up recoil, makes the recoil go more directly into your arm. So it makes the gun really easy to shoot, and it's very accurate. Now when you're carrying it, you would carry it decocked, and that first shot would be a double action shot, but it's actually a pretty short travel double action because that hammer is back partially. So it's shorter than say like a Beretta on their first double action shot. And it has a nice short reset that is also audible. As you can hear right there, you can hear it click when it goes back into position, kind of like a Glock, and I know some people like that. Now so far the only real problems I've had with this gun are two things. One is the sights that came on it are horrible. They were painted with like gray paint. I think it's supposed to be glow in the dark stuff, some sort of phosphorescent paint, but it was so poorly visible in the daytime, it was awful, and it wasn't even well applied. It was partially applied in some places and thicker in others. It was just really nasty. So I scraped it out and I repainted the sights. All you need is like a toothpick and some paint. You know, you just take the toothpick, redot the sights. So now I've got the sights redotted, so I like them a lot better. I may change them out to night sights, but because of the way this gun is made, you have to drill the front sight to put it on, so that's a little bit of a trouble. I'll have to have a gunsmith do it. The other issue I have with the gun is these grips. Now don't get me wrong, they are great for shooting. They're actually very comfortable. They have a nice swell to them, makes them fit in your hand very nicely. But since they're a textured rubber, they're very rough on your skin. Now I know a lot of guys don't like to feel rubber against their skin, but this is a little different. This grippy, rough texture on this swelled rubber right here is really eating into my side. I'm carrying this gun because I want to do a review of it as a carry gun, and this is just eating into my love handles. I got nice little raw spots where I've been carrying this. But that won't be a problem for long. I've already ordered some VZ grips for it. I usually go with green on guns, but this time I went with red, so we'll have to see how it looks. Once I get them, I'll do a little video to show you all how they look. But there you go. There's a first quick look at my new CZ75 P-01. Like I say, have very few problems with it so far, but haven't had a lot of experience with it carrying it or shooting it. I'm hoping that will change in the next few days. A lot of you that have followed my channel from the beginning know I've never been a really big CZ fan. I always kind of discounted them as a third-tier gun until I started shooting some and owned a couple. Now, I am really liking these. It's like discovering a new frontier as a gun owner. So hopefully over the next few days, I'll get some more rounds down this at the range, get some footage of it, and be able to give you a full review. And I'll show you what it looks like after I update the grips. But for now, that's a first look at my new CZ75 P-01. You ain't even my my real dad?